Apple is expected to post its first revenue decline since 2019 on Thursday. 2019. Who remembers 2019? Anything happened in 2019? Anything named after the year 2019? What's weird is that 2019 doesn't feel like that long ago, but in reality, that's quite a while ago at this point. And Apple was able to sort of figure out some things since 2019. They're able to get people compelled for the products 2020, 2021, 2022. And now it looks like it might be going the other direction. Now, this comes along with all types of other reports that are sitting there saying, oh, market looking a little soft. Housing price looking a little soft. Your Tesla over there, I'm going to drop that about 20 points. Now, I know you're sending me emails from viewers that are talking about their own nightmares with their Tesla pricing. That they went in at some different rate and they got delivery days after the price drop. And guess what? They were left out. They were left out on the outside looking in. There was nothing happening for them. Nothing pleasant, no reductions, no discounts. And so what do you do in that case when you're hung out to dry? You email Willie Do. Because you email Willie Do, he goes with the straight line right to Elon. He sorts it out, doesn't he?
Well, I can also commiserate.
Is that all you can do?
Yeah. At the time being. Elon and I have beef. we have beef.
Okay, so anyway, this is caught up to Apple as well. The softness has caught up to Apple as well. Apple reports December quarter earnings on Thursday, and there are a lot of factors pointing to the company's first year-over-year revenue decline since 2019's March quarter. They are saying that because of supply chain issues, stuff going on in China, and we can obviously draw upon our conversations around the diversification of Apple's supply chain as a consequence, where now they're looking to move even more production out of China because of things like this. But they're saying, hey, we couldn't actually even meet the demand. So our sales figures are a reflection of us not being able to get those phones in time so that they could be there for the holiday season, which then results in lower sales overall. And maybe people end up holding off or figuring out a later date. Maybe they can't get exactly what they want. Company couldn't build enough of its high-end iPhones when the primary assembly facility in China was shut down for weeks during lockdowns. Customers in many regions noticed as early as November that Apple couldn't promise Christmas delivery of the new iPhone. They couldn't get you the iPhone even if you were ordering it in November for December 25th, which is not a good look. A lot of people might look elsewhere or just hold off, think of a different gift altogether. I don't know how significant that is, but apparently it's significant enough for them to blame it, or at least as one of the factors in this potential decrease in revenue growth. Analysts polled by Refinitiv expect Apple to report just over $121 billion in revenue in the December quarter, which would be a slight decline from the company's $123.9 billion from a year ago. $121 billion, nothing to scoff at, Will. But you know how it works in these corporate scenarios. It's up, and away. There's no such thing as down. You're either growing or dying as far as Wall Street's concerned. And so they say any type of decline in growth. We're not talking they didn't print billions. We're not talking about that. We're just saying it wasn't on par with what they did the previous year. But I think there's other factors involved. I don't think it's that simple. I don't think it's just about supply chain. I know it played a role, but I think there's a couple of other factors at play, which we've talked about on the show. We will continue to talk about.